Hey guys, what's up? It's EXO or EXOFIY here. We are back with another story time with the EXO. This one's actually gonna be a pretty funny one. So let's get right into the story. Oh fucking alright. So one of my friends were throwing a party, right? I decided to pitch in 40 bucks per week. So I snuck out of the house, and that was probably one of the hardest things to do without breaking my leg, cause the house is pretty high to fall from. But I had a lock on my door, so I was all Gucci. I texted my friends that I'm outside, come pick me up. So they decided to pick me up from my house. My friend Xavier, who was throwing the party, he was in a rich neighborhood, like it was super white. It was a super white neighborhood. They're probably like Donald Trump supporters or some shit like that. On the way to the party, he warned me about a neighbor who's probably in the KKK or some shit like that. He's like, just be chill with him if he decides to come over. So I was like, okay. So we were at the party now, and me and my friends were having a good time, vibing with each other. The whole school was there. Then the older guy my ex was warning me about, he was like probably in 40 or some shit like that. I don't know. I was like, yo, dude, what you doing here? And he would look at me. He was like, I'm trying to watch some TV in my house, and y'all Mexicans need to stop throwing the party and go back to Mexico. So when he said that, that's when my whole squad like decided to jump in. And he was like, what the fuck you just said, nigga? He was like, I said, y'all dumbass Mexicans need to stop going about and go back to Mexico and stop throwing this damn party. I was like, and my whole friends, like the whole squad wanted to fight and some shit, like wanted to fight him. I was like, just be chill. So I told him to go sit down and handle it. So I handled it, and I was like, yes sir, we will turn down the music and all that. Bye now. So he left. I didn't turn down music worth of shit, cause that nigga was like, he was tripping over some nothing. So he came back like an hour later, pissed as fuck, head redder than a tomato. He was tripping over nothing. He was like, that's it, I'm calling the cops to stop this party and take all Mexicans out of the country. So I closed the door on him, and I ran to X. And all my squad, and out of my whole squad, me and X were like the only ones who weren't high as fuck. We were high, but not that high. So we knew what was going on. So we both told everybody that the cops are coming. Get the fuck out of here. So everybody just dipped. I gathered the whole squad, faster than a motherfucker. Like by the time we got to the end of the street, you could see like 3 cops cars coming from the left and right. So I was like, shit. So we were just chilling. I was like, just be chill with it, don't do anything. So the cops like stopped us, and or like, okay, I'll handle it, guys, don't worry about it. Everyone was high as fuck. Me and X weren't high, but X was like, he didn't want to speak or anything like that. But my homie Nate had to mess everything up. He said some random ass shit, and he took off his glasses and he thought, I'm gonna fuck you up. And I was like, fuck. He tried to arrest Nate, but I grabbed Nate just in time. I like pushed Nate and like ran. Like there's the cops that are chasing us. There's one cop car chasing us, and like 4 cops chasing us on feet. So I was like, shit, we need to split. So we split off. I had 2 cops chasing me. I gave props to these cops. They were keeping up with me, and I jumped like 5 fences. So like they were freaking good. So after like 10 minutes of running, I tripped, and one of the cops was way behind, and one of the cops was he was like in his 20s, keeping up with me. So I was like, shit. He got me. I was struggling and wiggling, and he was struggling to put me in the handcuffs. So I pushed him off, and that's when I booked it. My leg was hurting, so I was limping. I was like, shit. In my mind, I was like, I knew I'm fucked. I can't. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get in trouble for assaulting a cop and shit. And that's when my nigga Andrew, saw me and he running. So he picked me up in the fucking car, and then we saw Nate and Vivi and Tiara. They're like running, so we picked them up. And then I hear like, where's X at? Where's X and Nate? Like, I don't know. So I FaceTime X. He said, I'm over here. Nate's fucking crashed out. So I was like, shit. Where y'all at? So he whispered to me, I'm over here at Aspen Street. Come pick me up. I was like, shit. So we picked him up, and we went to McDonald's. We saw these 2 cops there. We didn't know that we were high or anything. That we just ran away from like 10 cops. So luckily they didn't notice me. So guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this story time. This was the time I ran away from the cops. Hope y'all enjoy, guys. And like always, stay smexy like EXOFIY. Peace out.